summing up the results of the 283rd day of the war in Ukraine. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Happy viewing! The situation at the front. According to the General Staff, the enemy continues to conduct offensive operations in the Avdiivsky and Bakhmut directions, and to move personnel and military equipment to recruit units that have suffered losses. In the Donetsk region, Bakhmut, Soledar, now it is still the hottest, most painful. "We are doing everything to help our guys in this direction," Volodymyr Zelenskyy said in an evening address. Footage of the almost completely destroyed quarters of Bakhmut spread around the web yesterday. They show how intense the fighting is going on there. British intelligence reports that Russian troops have advanced south of Bakhmut in recent days. And he assumes that if the Russian Federation captures the city, this will have, on the one hand, limited operational value, but it will potentially allow Russia to threaten the regions of Kramatorsk and Slavyansk. The General Staff also announced in the morning about enemy attacks on Chervonopopovka, Luhansk region, south of Svatovo. By the way, Russian telegram channels today stated that it was a counterattack. The day before, according to the Russians, the armed forces of Ukraine reached the approaches to the village. Rocket and artillery shelling continued at the front and in the rear. The most serious blow to date was inflicted on Kramatorsk. For Russian missiles damaged an infrastructure facility. In social networks they write about the arrival at the Stara Kramatorsk machine-building plant. There are also regular forecasts about whether a new massive strike of the Russian Federation on the Ukrainian energy sector will take place. The office of the president believes that this can happen when frost hits and the air temperature drops to -8-10 degrees. The military training of Russian forces in Belarus continues, as well as the creation of a joint group of troops with the Russian Federation. Russian Defense Minister Shoigu arrived in Minsk today. He met with President Alexander Lukashenko, who made a number of statements. At the same time, Commander of the Joint Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine Sergei Nave believes that there is no threat yet from the side of the allied forces of Belarus and the Russian Federation. But at the same time, the accumulation of the Russian-Belarusian group of troops continues on the territory of Belarus. Discussions also continue on the demilitarization of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. True, Russia has not yet shown signs that it agrees to completely release the nuclear power plant. Earlier, Rosatom and the Kremlin stated that there would be no withdrawal of Russian troops from the station. At the same time, Russia allowed that heavy weapons could be withdrawn from the territory of the nuclear power plant. Perhaps, this is what Grossi had in mind, while armed Russian guards would remain there.